they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Use the ground game here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. Going to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Takes the back with plenty of room to run. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Looking for some space. It's Hart. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They could not stop it.
Man, this defense is not physical enough against this back. That's a touchdown. But how about how he got into the end zone? Breaking those tackles. This defense better strap it on and start getting more physical.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 double score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
First down and 10 now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Quick spin on the run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven on defense for staying with proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch ball to the tight end on a corner route. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, and the game moves the ball to 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, and he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Makes the ground. It's called. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a three rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Horned Frogs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Ah, here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And if he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, TCU. Too much speed for the defense. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Handoff here from the shutdown. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense playing coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ron Forbes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Great swings at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. You make the tackle, but the game
gets kind of lost to running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by...
Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Tackle made after a solid game will spot the ball at the 31. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's made over the middle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Screen the receiver in the flat. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Just time enough for one more play in the half. handoff running right. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense takes the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Looking for more. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hart. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. TCU offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The tight end has got it, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
On first down, it's play action. He'll try a pass here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
set. Here's second down. Trying to find some room. It's hard. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So the touchdown kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points. Put the lead away here. Fighting off the defender. He can't stop. Now it's another broken tackle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, TCU. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. That's another touchdown. An old school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. field. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, and Hunter Renfrow, and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Screen to the wide receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set him in the red zone for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Throws out a stiff arm. They're just able to stop him, and that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I wonder if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that it didn't end in an interception.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. the shotgun will hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. And it's a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. The sure hands. It's Hussein. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4th down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon.
The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Working clock with the ground game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. Now they can call themselves champions of the SEC.